Good morning, students. Let's begin our science class of class 8. Today, in lesson 8, I will explain the topic types of fertilization. So, students, there are two types of fertilization. One is internal fertilization, and another one, second type of fertilization is external fertilization. Now I will tell you the major points of difference between internal fertilization and external fertilization. So first I will explain you about the internal type of fertilization. Internal fertilization is a type of fertilization which takes place inside the body of the female. And the example of some of the animals in which the internal type of fertilization takes place are like dog, hen, human beings and many other animals you have seen in your surrounding which give birth to the young ones. So in the internal type of fertilization, what happens? That is the female parent give birth to the young ones and the fusion of the gametes takes place within the body of the female. Whereas in external type of fertilization, the process of fusion of male and female gamete takes place outside the female body. And as a result of this, they produce, during the process of external fertilization, eggs are formed, and these type of animals, they do not give directly birth to the young ones, but first they lay their eggs, and from the eggs hatches out the new individual after undergoing certain developmental changes. For example, external type of fertilization is mainly seen in certain aquatic animals like the fish and the frog. Now, students, I will explain you about the types of animals. So there are two types of animals, that is the oviparous animals and the viviparous animals. Now I will explain about what are oviparous animals. So oviparous animals, good morning students. I have explained you about the type of fertilization. Now I will explain you about the types of animals. So there are two types of animals, that is the oviparous animals and the viviparous animals. So what are oviparous animals? Oviparous animals are those animals which lay the eggs and they do not give birth to the young ones directly. So what is the unique feature of the oviparous type of animals? The oviparous type of animals, they lay the eggs and they do not give birth to the young ones directly. And the young ones come out of the egg after the egg hatches. For example, in the case of hen, butterfly, frog and lizard. Second type of animals are viviparous type of animals, and viviparous animals are those animals which give birth to the young ones and they do not lay eggs. For example, dog, cat and cow. I hope you have understood the two types of animals, that is about the oviparous animals and viviparous animals. Now I will explain the new topic, that is metamorphosis. So what is metamorphosis? Metamorphosis is the process of transformation of egg or larva into adult organism. And during this process of metamorphosis, certain drastic changes take place in the body of the developing organism. Metamorphosis is very common in the case of insects and in amphibians like frog. Here it is important for you to know what are amphibians. So amphibians are those animals which live both on land as well as in water. You all have seen that frog is very good example of amphibians, that is the frog also lives in water as well as it also lives on land. Now after this I will explain you how the process of metamorphosis takes place and how it is affected by the hormones. The metamorphosis process takes place under the influence of hormones. In the case of frog, two types of hormones are responsible for the drastic changes which take place in the body of the frog, and these two hormones are thyroxine hormone and prolactin type of hormone. Besides this, one very important mineral named iodine is also important because it is responsible or it helps in the formation of the thyroxine hormone. And if in the water where the tadpoles are there, the sufficient amount of iodine is not present, then the process of metamorphosis will stop in the case of frog, and the frog and the tadpole will remain tadpole. It will not transform into adult frog. Thank you and have a nice day.